Hello, welcome back. Last time we left off, we destroyed Godless Ruin and sided with
Could you possibly
Ludwig.
chew any louder? Only if you say please.
Whoa! Oh god.
You'll have every dream thrall in the scarp after us.
At least he's not as loud as the Envoy, gulping down potion after potion.
It takes a real
come on now.
talent to gulp them all at once.
Well, just keep it down. I can't hear myself think.
But yeah, I guess we'll talk to Yatsley first.
Envoy, we need to discuss what you did in the ruins. You destroyed something that was... I'm trying to remain calm. I have to remember that you had a reason for what you did. Nothing infuriates me more than to do what Ludwig wants, but... I'm not unhappy with what you did. Those ruins were literally priceless. They had real Echidans in there. Think of how far my research would have shot forward. But we would have had to sacrifice so many for it. And I can't say that's a fair trade.
Oh, are you finally owning up to it?
I know the right answer. It's obvious. Here, though.
I don't like any of these options. I don't like any of these options at all. I may not like Ludwig, but we're both here by order of the Emperor.
All right. How could I forget? Your friends here beg your aid, but your loyalty truly lies with the monsters from your hometown.
Leaving your home behind isn't easy. It's for the best sometimes, but it's never easy.
All right. I understand. I'm sorry, Envoy. This is my life's work. And that skeletal maniac attacked my home. I'm just a little more raw than I thought.
Alright, so here's my problem, right? She's well aware that Fior was burned. And that's her home. Fior got burned, right? Unsuccessfully, mind you. I saved it. But she's still gonna complain that I destroyed a fucking godless ruin that nobody's inhabiting. It's full of ghosts and dead people and shit that is basically irrelevant. And yeah, would it provide us answers? I mean, maybe. Is it safe? Fucking no. It was a problem. And I got rid of it. Right? And it was either that, or it cost 100 lives out of apparently anywhere within Shatterscarp, of which mostly it would have been Thirdborn. It could have killed Quilichi, it could have killed all the other Animancers that fled from Fior, people from her home. It would have killed a bunch of people that Kai knew, and she didn't care. She just went willingly with the Archmage. Yeah, let's kill 100 people to sever the Dream Scourge from this area entirely. Let us not forget what our goal is, to destroy the Dream Scourge. If we don't succeed, then yes, everything's fucked, but I'm fairly confident that we will succeed. That I don't feel like I need to trade 100 or so lives in the moment for something that I think we can finish without sacrificing more, you know? It's just, I don't know. She's pissing me off. She's pissing me off. For a second I thought she was owning up to her mistakes, but then the game didn't really give me any dialogue choices that I particularly liked. It was either sarcastic joke, I thought I did pretty good, even though I would argue that I didn't like any of the options. Or, yeah, we're both from the Empire, the fuck did you expect? Which is true. My character is from the Empire. He is loyal to the Empire. I don't know what these people expect. Yes, I'm going to help you when I can, but when push comes to shove, I'm the envoy of the Emperor. What the fuck do you expect? I don't know. It's just annoying, like, right off the bat. She's just on my fucking nerves. I poured salt on an open wound. I'm sorry.
It's all right. I think you've earned a bit of trust from me. Things have been... unreal. We spoke to actual ancient Echidans in the ruins. I was able to ask questions and get answers.
Her answers were a little underwhelming. She didn't say godless, though. She said Akedan. You must be the luckiest historian alive.
And it's all thanks to you and your weird god. Sapadal, was it? Oh, big fan. But to go through the trials ourselves? Oh, could we be any luckier?
The trials were worth it. If only to feel like I know where I belong now.
Fascinating. I can't imagine what it was like to grow up a godlike with no god. I'm glad you got answers, sweetheart. Well, I have to start writing this all down before I forget. But do return if you think of any other juicy details.
What can you tell me about the godless?
Careful what you wish for, darling. So, the godless, or the Akita, as they called themselves, were the original... They arrived...
Yeah, it's all the same shit from before.
The godless...
Yeah, that's enough.
Tired already, Envoy? Well, I'll see you in the morning.
So, we found a map to the garden. Now we see how accurate those ancient godless cartographers could possibly be. Not sure how helpful that map will be, really. There's probably a reason no one's been to the garden in centuries.
Think of it. You'll be the first person in centuries to guide an expedition to the garden.
That'll be cold comfort when everyone thinks I'm crazy for saying I've been there. I figure either it's a complete dud and there's nothing really there, or we all lose our minds the second we show up. Either way, was it worth it? Who knows?
It's worth it to me.
And that's all that matters, I guess. Let's go. Anyway. Thanks for talking.
Oh, he's still got more, huh?
Listen, that back there, in the ruins, that was a lot. I know you passed 3 trials, but I'm not sure what that means exactly.
What do you think it means?
I don't know. Maybe you're the chosen one now. Some kind of prophecy? You don't look that different to me. It's not that I didn't enjoy tromping around in the ancient death trap, getting bossed around by spirits and all that. But I really do hope this was the last time. That kind of humidity does terrible things to my beard. Anyway. You too.
Alright, Giada.
Can we talk a moment? I wanted to pick your brain about Shatterscarp. The ruins of Naku Kubel predate civilization as we know it. We had so much to learn from them. But the Steel Garrote care nothing for the past. Only the future, as long as it's under their thumb.
Destroying the ruins was the only way to spare innocent lives.
I'm not saying it was an easy decision, or that you should have acted differently. The fact remains that we played into our enemy's hands, and what did we get in return? We delayed the inevitable. Better than nothing, I suppose, though not by much.
We'll stop the Dream Scourge eventually. I promise.
I'm holding you to that. Maybe there's no right answer to any of this. Maybe all we can do is keep going, leaving chaos in our wake. I just wish the world and its problems would leave us alone. Even for a moment. Give us time to focus on our mission. Ourselves.
That's why I cherish these talks. Things slow down for a bit.
As do I. We both deserve a little peace. And if the world will not give it to us, then we'll just find it in each other. While I have your ear, can I ask you one more question?
Go ahead. Ask as many as you like.
Much appreciated. Something about Inquisitor Ludwig has been getting to me. She seemed eager to distinguish your Adiran loyalty from your nature as a godlike, as though the two are incompatible. She believes you can be loyal to your country or to your nature, but not both. Do you find that unusual?
I'm not sure. What's on your mind?
Truthfully, I don't know. I've got this idea, but it's stuck and won't come loose. It's just... When you agreed to destroy the ruins, Ludwig was surprised. as though she didn't believe you would do the right thing. Ludwig clearly respects you, but I don't believe she'd trust you. Maybe she never has. Anyway, that just had me thinking. Could be nothing, or could be something. Time will tell. Get some rest. You deserve a nap. For that matter, so do I.
That's enough.
Pleasant dreams.
Alright. Exit here, yeah. I guess we'll continue with the present party as much as I want to ditch. Oh.
How could they? Beloved that you are, and still they bared their fangs. We blessed the Tabaru Sinakis, and they prick us in return.
You harmed innocents. Of course they're furious.
Roots like a wall. We only meant to protect. We thrashed against the blinding light to keep the Akita safe. We never wanted this. So many seedlings lost. We grieved, but we saved many.
You can't take any fucking responsibility for anything, can you? Jesus. Sometimes our emotions drive us to do terrible things. I understand.
The burned queen. She hurt us, hurt our people. She did this.
Technically, I did.
Yet still the branches swipe. We mourn, we could not be to blame. They should have shared our love. Their spite? This we could not foresee. But you are here. A green shoot after the fire. You would not raise your hand against us.
Depends on whether or not you hurt the people I love.
Words like bile. This is not our way. Sleep now. Dream of golden poppies on the road ahead.
Yeah, I'm trusting you less and less, God. Like, genuinely. I'm getting to the point now where characters on all fronts, except for Kai, he's still pretty chill, are pissing me the fuck off. And it is infuriating.
We should be careful. I doubt this is the same thirdborn we left.
Well, the walls are still standing. Let's see who's still on their feet.
Holy shit. Yeah, it got super dream scourged.
It's better out here than it is in the wild.
Agreed.
Oh, did I make the wrong choice? Is it that the Dream Scourge has finally spread proper to Thirdborn and everybody's fucked? No, it still looks fine inside.
Who needs fabric?
Let's do some selling.
Oh, you're back.
I've got a bunch of things to sell. And I need to buy... Do you not have Corrupted Adra? No, you don't. Okay, never mind. Sell these. You know who probably does have Adra, though? What's her name over here?
I infer...
Oh, shit. I skipped her dialogue because I didn't think anything of it, but,
I unfurl my blossoms for you. What will you take from me?
I'll be off now. Fuck me. I fucked up, I think. I don't know. Is it... Shit.
This isn't looking good. The oasis only holds so much water. With so many new refugees coming in since the Dream Thrall attacks, we won't be able to fill the fountain with enough water for town.
So, what do we do?
I don't know. We could order a ration, but even then, a good dry spell and we'll have to make...
Ah, the godlike hero. You're back. Getting thirsty yet?
See what you got. She does have lockpicks, thank God. I'm like freaking the fuck out now. Like, how many people have been affected? You know? How bad is it?
Oh, you're back. What do you...
Okay. You're fine.
Okay.
Okay. I just need to check and see. Because what's-her-name was clearly afflicted. Are these guys okay?
Makes Paradise look kinda nice, doesn't it?
You are welcome under our roof.
Safe travels, Envoy.
Okay, they're clean. I'm almost worried to go back into this place.
Uncle Capo? You've been staring off into space for a while now. How about a game of Hazatoa?
Huh? No, don't come near me. I've warned you. It's dangerous.
I don't care that you have the Dream Scourge. You're the only family I have left. If I can't change your mind, at least let me be with you until you go.
All right. Go set the board up. I won't go easy on you, though.
Interesting. Doors, like, locked. Like, I can't even go in there. Curious that he's, still alive.
Causing the Dream Scourge.
Why? We've never bothered her.
Does she need a reason? Ages are unpredictable.
18, 19, 20. Wonderful. A full amount.
Were there any other...
I've got the freshest fish get.
No, he's clean too. Yeah, it's really just that one woman is fucked.
Oh, it's you.
The ruins. What happened? I heard them fall to rubble. It comes, it sings, it dreams of war and blood and smoke and. Did you have a hand, Envoy?
These people are fucked. Yes. We took down the ruins to kill most, if not all, of the Dream Thralls.
You and your Inquisitor destroyed hundreds of years of history and time, and silver lights flashing bright. Ruins break into bones, they do. They make a necklace, a collar of time. We choke and die.
You are afflicted with the Dream Scourge, Temerity. You need to rest.
I'm sorry, I think I need a moment. Smoke and rhyme, we are losing time.
Oh no.
I think she's already slipping away from us. We've got to stop this plague, Envoy.
The guards won't let us leave Shatterscarp without your approval.
Sing black, sing silver, songs of permission. Yes, go. Yes, leave.
A butterfly emerges, a dream of peace.
Well, this is bad.
Andra's tits.
So,
What's the matter with you? Haven't slept right in days.
That's what you get for taking night watch. You'll get used to it.
Might as well. Couldn't sleep anyway, knowing those things are out there.
That's what drinking's for.
I guess there really is just no way up there. That's kind of lame. Yeah, so Temerty's fucked. The Smith is fucked. They seem to be the only two, though. Everybody else seems fine. But, yeah, that's not good.
Have you heard? They say Fjord nearly burned to the ground.
God, what a mess. Things just keep going from bad to worse.
Hey, Envoy? Got a second? I could really use a favor.
What? What do you need?
I've got to take a piss. Real bad. Do you think you could stand at my post while I go?
Poor training if you didn't know how to go before your posting.
Look, I know it's my fault. It won't happen again.
A true soldier would master their urges. Hold it.
Oh, I've got my whole shift ahead of me. I don't know if I can.
All right, don't take forever.
Oh, God's bless you, Envoy. I'll be quick, I promise.
All right, now we just stand and wait.
Even Aumaua don't have bladders that big. In my day, we kept an empty bottle on hand.
Is he gonna come back? Oh, there he is. Oh, he's moonwalking back into place. Dude, he's struggling.
Well, that was unsatisfying, but thank you, Envoy, for watching my post. I know it's not much, but I wanted to show my appreciation. Here.
Oh, cool. Thanks. That was funny. Man, so I think either way our choices would not have been good, because it's either people die or people get the Scourge.
It's better out here than it is in the wild. Agreed.
But Thirdborn is proper fucked. Either way. I mean, look at this. The plague is clearly spread much further now. Not exactly an ideal situation, but what choice did I have? So, I guess from here... I presume this whole section is mountains. It has to be. Like, there's no way otherwise. Because that's such a large chunk of map to just not see. So let's... And there's just like random merchants scattered about this place. It's so odd. Such an odd place. Yeah, I think we're done here. There's not much else to this place, and as far as I'm aware, you can't actually get down to the docks. At least I haven't noticed a way to. So, let's just go back to Nakakubel, I suppose. Yep, as the ruins lie in ruin. They really didn't give me much choice. These guys gonna try to fight me on my way out. Oh, I also leveled up. And I got a character point this time. I'm gonna put it into dexterity, please. Yeah. I just feel like I need more dex. I need faster swings. It's either faster swings or more stamina, but I'm not certain. I want to say faster swings. So yeah, we'll pump dex. And perk-wise, I think we will go for this power attack one. Because why not? Power attacks with daggers, swords, and spears deal 25% more damage. Oh, it's these guys. But I can't talk to them. That's odd. Weird. That must be a bug. Because I feel like they would probably try to confront me.
Temerity sent word. Said you were good to go. But she didn't sound right, Envoy.
To the water in the dark, to the roots, away into the nothing.
Things are still strange. I'd watch my step if I were you.
I don't want to take a swing at them, but something's definitely wrong there. Like, they should have dialogue or something, but it's just not playing. Oh well.
Watch your back out here, traveler.
Yeah, the Dream Scourge is definitely spreading. Man, I feel like I made the wrong choice, but either way, I guarantee you it would have been Temerity dies, or someone dies.
Well, that parting is probably the closest Ludwig gets to friendly. I'm not looking forward to our paths crossing again.
Frankly, I'll take any opportunity we get to ruin Ludwig's day.
Jesus Christ.
I'll say this much for the Inquisitor. She's stubborn, like a rat. And we gave her everything she wanted.
I'd say we shouldn't stay on her bad side, but I'm not sure she has any other sides.
You know her better than any of us. What's your read?
Let's not get wound up in personal opinions. We have to focus on the battle ahead.
Right. Focus, people. Try not to think about how we're up against a dead woman who threatens the entire living lands.
Yeah. Instead, think about the soul-corrupting plague that also threatens the living lands.
Well, the joke's on her in any case. Ludwig won't get very far without that map. She'll be scratching her skull.
Somehow, I don't think she'll let that stop her for long.
And Ludwig definitely strikes me as someone who doesn't leave food on her plate.
Ludwig and I are both Adirans. We'll find a way to work it out.
Right, and the Steel Garrote is famously level-headed. Just look at what they were planning in Fior.
Ludwig and her Steel Garrote have the numbers and the power. But we have spunk and a map. And that might just be enough to find the garden before she does.
We're all competing for the same thing. A place we barely understand, with no guarantees of what we'll find there. Still, I am determined to reach the garden, above all else.
Ugh, that's just a pile of Sokka.
You have something to say, Marius?
Oh, now you're listening to me, all of a Sokka sup sudden. You won't find a blessed a thing. This wild beetle chase of yours is a Page-Raku waste of time. To get to the garden, you have to go through Galawain's tusks. The land is made of lava and acid. It wants to eat you alive.
So it's tough odds. We've gotten this far together.
Tough odds is an extra Zarb jumping in at the last minute. This is a long trek, on foot, through a land that can barely support life. I don't have to be a Blessed Oracle to know this won't go how you think it will.
Then what's your brilliant plan then, Marius?
I don't know, Nimdut. I do know whatever I come up with is better than do whatever the voice in my head tells me to do. I'm done here. Do whatever Blessed planning you want to do. You don't need me for that.
Let's just
Take a breath, Marius. You don't mean that.
Nope. I said what I said. Come get me when it's time to go.
Poor Marius. Something's really rattled him.
I've never seen Marius like this. Something's going on with him, but I don't know what.
I'll go talk to Marius.
Be gentle with him. Or if not gentle, understanding.
Well, hopefully Marius will be okay soon. We have to get going if we want to get to the garden before Ludwin.
We won't get far unless we look after each other. Now's your chance.
Right.
I know what you're gonna say. Marius, you need to slow down. Think about your feelings. Well, I don't want to think about my feelings. So just let me be alone for a bit.
I feel like this isn't about the map. Or the garden, even.
It is. And it isn't. I'm not sure what it is, really. Just the thought of going back to Galawain's Tusks makes my heart feel like it's going to explode. I sweat. My ears ring. I can't breathe. When it seems like we're really heading there, I feel like I'm dying.
Breathe, Marius. You're safe here.
Right. Thanks. I understand not wanting to go back, but why can't I just thinking about it makes me feel ill. I need some time alone, Envoy. I need to get some rest. I'll be ready to go when the time comes.
Sketchy. Let us upgrade our armor. Except I can't because I didn't buy enough fucking Audra, son of a bitch. God damn it. Well, I can dump off some of this other crap that we got. Whisper of Exiles, dump. Nimana's Ward, dump. And that should be good for now. I'm still waiting to get a cooler sword. Light of Days really carried us for a while. The Emperor's Reach is cool and all, but I mean, it's just the fact that it's the same default level 1 sword. I was really hoping to find a different, cooler one to work with, not the same shit that we've had for the longest time. Anyway, I suppose we will sleep now, and carry on the rest of the way. We are ditching Yatsley. You can stay behind forever. We're taking Marius. Confirm. I feel like Kai is just necessary to bring throughout the entire thing. It's probably just, what's the word for that kind of bias? Familiarity bias?
Marius, you told me
first serve.
Malforgia smelled like a basket of rotten eggs, but you should have told me it smells like a ship's latrine after a month at sea.
I always thought that if I ever came back here, I'd never...
It's okay. We're all here with you. Deep breaths.
I'm fine. Just need to... I just need a moment.
And you know what? Let's change up the fit. Let's wear this thing. Let's see, what goes well with this? Got bracers of bloodletting, which look cool, but I don't know if they necessarily fit well. That. I do like this. I'm a big fan of these gauntlets. I mean, the wolf gauntlets fit really well too, but I'm kind of privy to the Storm Dancer one, just because it's got that off. What's the word? It's not quite the same on both sides. Let's see, boot-wise, what are we working with? Yeah, we're just gonna stick with them forever. It would seem they just can't get topped. All right, new fit. Rolling with the new fit.
Does this amuse you, seeing your kin caged like beasts?
No true kin would desert Solace. All we have are our oaths to Nandru, and you broke them.
Right. They're not the only ones either.
The damn oaths again. You might as well be the one in chains. Our founder, Nandru, didn't intend for his people to starve. I'd bet you my kidneys he didn't build Solace Keep so we can die of starvation in it. No, he would have wanted us to live.
Honestly, I don't care anymore. I'm getting too hungry to even think.
What's going on here? Why aren't you feeding your prisoners?
What's going on here is Pargrunen business. Stay out of it, Outlander.
Yeah, don't need a blessed outsider pretending they know anything. Move along.
Can't imagine why you even set foot here. These are Pargrunen lands, last I checked.
Meaning mind your tongue and your judgment while you're here, outsider. These folk have done much to deserve their cages.
Strange to see a prisoner defending their jailer.
Strange that you think we'd care about your opinion. Saka, get out of here.
And you assholes need to feed us.
There's no food. We barely have decent meals ourselves. Why waste any of it on people who won't stay and fight?
Saka, don't tell the outsider that. These bastards wanted to abandon the keep.
Imagine if you were in their place instead.
I'd starve myself for my disloyalty then. Do you want anything else? I'm sick of looking at you.
I'll be out of your beard if you just tell me where that godless tower is.
Fine. Anything to be done looking at you. Follow the main road north and then east. You'll find some dirt paths to follow after you hit the cliffs. Now mind your business.
Nothing to say on that, Marius? We're just going to accept these people getting locked away or whatever? Okay. First camp right here, but not that we really need it. Wow, okay, yeah, there is just straight up volcano here. And our first set of enemies. And it's all a bunch of beetles.
Show me what you got. Next one's mine.
Fucker.
Glad that's over.
The writhing ruins, eh? Well, this is certainly a godless ruin, but I don't think it's the godless ruin we're looking for, and besides, this place is literally just full of beetles. Beetles and nothing else. In fact, the chest here is all been looted. Fuck. Well, we're fighting. Wow, that killed him in one hit, eh? Alright, fucker. Get fucked.
Another glorious battle.
Indeed. So we're still up along the wall of this place. Hello. I do really need to go and buy a bunch of Adra when I get the chance. Ooh. Exceptional greatsword, yeah, it's plain. See a fancy sword, I get excited. What can I say? Hello, cave coral. Hell yeah.
Gods, just the smell in here makes me wish I hadn't eaten today.
I will never complain about Maurice's laundry habits again.
There's a boss fight in here for sure. I can just feel it.
Watch yourselves.
Make worth and roll!
Weapon. On your right.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of beetles in here. Okie dokie. Alright, you fuckers. Oh, you're level 5, eh? Ooh.
Make worth and roll!
Try.
Okay, please, please, please stop spawning those things in.
Worth and roll!
Nice shot.
Alright, okay. Fuck off. Bitch ass.
Worth and roll!
Damn it. Fucker. Yeah, so you're a bounty for sure. God damn. I kind of expect that's gonna be a lot of what we're gonna be running into, is just a bunch of fucking beetles. fuck I am. I'm completely lost as to where I was before. Alright, we're back in the Godless Ruins. This is where I was expecting to be. Wow. I got like the briefest glimpse of the keep, and that shit looks crazy. I don't think I'm actually supposed to be able to get in there. Come on.
Take Worth and Rob!
No telling what that actually did. Did it open something? Ah.
Worth and Rob!
Ah, there's the last one.
Worth and Rob!
Oh, son of a bitch. Damn, dude. We need what's her name? That kind of blows. Is there no other way to get in there? I need to have her ass with me? That fucking sucks. I have no way on my own to dispel illusions, then? Dude, Scion of the Immortal Land is honestly not bad. Shit, dude. Well, I mean, I guess there's a camp, like, right over there. It's just, fuck, bro. I'm really not trying to have her ass in the party anymore, but if she's actually going to be, like, necessarily useful, I guess I don't really have a fucking choice. Oh, unless I somehow manage to hit all three. On accident. Like, complete accident. Still the matter of whatever's in there, so... I'll come back for whatever the fuck's in there later. I really don't care to have her in the party right now. She has irritated me. Though it does seem like everybody wants to talk right now. Whoa. There's a fucking Erd tree over there. Ah, yeah, you know what? We'll hit camp, just because everybody wants to talk. We'll see what they have to say. And we'll go from there. And it really does seem like she's... Yeah, I might need to keep her around just for dispelling. Alright, every single person except for her wants to talk. Marius first.
Envoy, last time I was here, I was fully convinced I'd never be back.
If this were my home, I wouldn't want to come back either.
The Tusks seem harsh and unforgiving, but I learned to survive here. Don't worry, I'll make sure you do too. I left Solace under the cover of darkness, through an exit only me and a friend of mine knew about. More importantly, I left without permission. Which means I more or less exiled myself.
Yep, that makes sense. You must have had your reasons.
I did. Might come a time when I'm ready to talk about it. You'll see when we get there. Solace isn't the most welcoming place, even to those who live there. Anyway.
Let's talk about Galawain's tusks.
What do you want to talk about?
What can you tell me about Solace and Galawain's tusks?
This place was named after Galawain, but I always thought Mogren held more sway here. Lava, high temperatures, and a giant Bleste volcano in the middle of the region tell me the goddess of fire had something to do with it. Even Solace has the good sense to send a prayer or two Mogren's way. Hard not to when your home is surrounded by Mogren's fury, but sure, give Galawain the glory. Maybe that's why Mogren's so Bleste angry all the time.
Heard anything interesting out there?
There's a place in the southwest of the Tusks called the Slumbering Fields. It's full of dry brambles and plants with nasty thorns. There used to be an old Pargrunan aqueduct out there, but it hasn't been used for a long time. No one's sure why the water stopped flowing, but without it, we've been drinking subterranean runoff for ages. That's all I know, really.
You have any tips for surviving here?
Let's see. First rule in Galawain's Tusks is to be grateful for every breath. The air itself is poisonous here, if you breathe enough of it. Don't overexert yourself, and keep your heartbeat slow. A wet cloth over your mouth and nose will help. Remember that this place wants to kill you at all times. Act like your every step is putting you in danger. And make sure to clear your eyes, ears, and nose every now and then. Ash builds up faster than you'd expect.
Damn. Heard anything interesting?
I've seen more signs of bandits out here than I remember from before. I'm not even sure who they're raiding, to be honest.
Right.
Right. Changing the subject?
I guess that's it.
Pleasant dreams.
Alright, Kai, you're up.
Rawatayans love to boast about how barren and rugged our homeland is. But we've got nothing on the Pargrunan living here.
Galawain's Tusks has a certain austere charm to it.
I can't fault your optimism, but would you think that if this was the only landscape you ever saw, day in and day out? According to Marius, his people are forbidden from ever leaving the Tusks.
I did tell you that, didn't I? Must have been drunk.
I'm all for pulling together, but that's just oppressive.
There must be a reason for it.
Right. Our sacred duty. To talk nicely about the garden once in a while and spend the rest of our time bickering among ourselves.
I just don't understand how that could be so important. Ravatai has a similar problem. Between the constant storms and the rocky soil, the lands never supported us easily. So many of us find work as sailors and mercenaries. We explore the world as soldiers or as part of a trade mission. We venture out. We're encouraged to.
But how many of you actually go back to your homeland?
Not everyone, of course. But Rawatai's hardly a dying country. Everyone in the Living Lands faces struggle. But people choose that, and usually to escape something worse. Forcing people into a lifetime of hardship for the sake of principle or tradition is a different matter entirely.
You've never been to Galawain's Tusks before?
Never. The Pargrunan of Solace are notoriously suspicious of outsiders. Though, from the looks of this place, Solace's real concern has got to be keeping its people in, not keeping the rest of us out.
Got some questions for you.
Shoot.
About Galawain's Tusks.
I'll tell you what I can.
Never mind.
So did my commanding officers.
I feel like we've really gotten to know each other, haven't we?
Yeah, it happens. Sharing the road and sharing each other's battles. But out of all the people I've fought alongside, I haven't gotten to know many of them as well as you. You always know what to do. It's like you've got an internal compass guiding you. Not many people have such a clear sense of direction, especially in situations as complicated as these. I never thought I'd feel this at ease again with anyone else, much less myself. But you helped me face loss, regret, After drifting for a long time, I finally feel like I belong again.
Ah, here it is. This is the... yeah, that's the gay one. You're a true friend, Kai.
So are you. I don't say that lightly. So whatever you need, whatever it takes to finish this journey, I'm with you. To the end.
That's all.
Check your bedroll for fangworms.
Yeah. Giada?
We're on the precipice of something magical. You can feel it, can't you? The garden is within our grasp. All we need now is the courage and wisdom to brave the unknown.
Are you frightened?
Not anymore. Too many things that frighten me have already come to pass. What about you?
Yes, but not for the garden. I'm afraid for the future.
Indeed. Whatever happens in the garden, it won't be the end of our problems. I believe, for the first time in ages, that I am not afraid. I used to care so much about discovery, invention, achievement. But deep down, I was afraid. Afraid that I wasn't living up to my potential.
Earlier, you were worried you'd taken the wrong direction with animancy.
You've been paying attention. Since we met, everything I believed has been proven wrong. That the island can be controlled. That I alone can fix it. Even my parents. Gods. They really had no idea what they were doing. Just like me.
They must have felt the same pressures that you did.
And look how that turned out. I'm so tired of being afraid. I need to accept my limitations or embrace them. Even if I'm wrong again, that's part of the journey. I have no idea where it leads. And for the first time, it's fine. Perfectly fine.
I think you just made a breakthrough.
Did I? Huh. I don't know what I expected. Feels nice. Glad I could get that off my chest. We have bigger problems to worry about, but I appreciate these little moments. You have an inquisitive mind. I respect that. If you ever feel your education is missing something, I'd be happy to teach you what I know. All you have to do is ask.
You offer to teach me. I'm ready to learn.
Excellent. The Imperial Court taught you well, but I suspect there were gaps in what they call an education. If there's anything you've been dying to learn from an animancer, now is the time.
Whatever you want to teach me, I leave it in your hands.
Very well. Hold your questions to the end if you don't mind. Otherwise, I'll lose my train of thought. Now, let's begin. You, drifted off for a moment. Were you paying attention?
I was hanging on your every word.
Really? What's the last thing I said?
You drifted off for a moment. Were you paying attention?
Well, aren't you the clever one? No harm done, of course. I don't mind if you catch a few winks. Besides, a little nap is good for the soul. I slept through my share of lectures, and look how I turned out. That's all I have to teach you for now. I'll chime in if anything else comes to mind.
After everything we've seen, you still want to be an animancer?
The better question is, can I still be an animancer? Could I even make a difference? As long as Fior Messiverno is safe, the Living Lands will have animancers, whether or not I am one of them. And then there's the Dream Scourge, unraveling civilization as we know it. I don't know where that leaves me. The work my parents started may have no end in sight. We don't even know if the Living Lands can be tamed politically, much less spiritually.
It's just an island. I thought animancy was all about discovery, even if the odds were against you.
All of my discoveries have led to dead ends. Where then do I turn? All I know for certain is that I've been going about this the wrong way. I should be an Animancer for the right reason. With the Dream Scourge, I haven't got one.
Then we better stop the Dream Scourge. Your work is too important.
At least someone thinks so. Thank you for believing in me, whether or not I believe in myself.
We're so close to the garden now. Are you nervous?
Oh, yes. The little butterflies in my stomach are more restless than ever. When I joined you, I needed to put a stop to the Dream Scourge. So much has changed since then. There may be nothing for me in the garden. Nothing I haven't learned outside of it. But I still want to see it for myself.
You aren't tempted to collect a few samples and further some research?
Something tells me the garden would defy any attempt to measure it. One cannot catalog the impossible. On a journey such as this, it's better to cast aside your expectations. They can only weigh you down.
Let's talk about the Tusks.
Go on then. I'm listening.
What do you know about this place?
I've heard the Wardens are very set in their ways. For better or worse. Usually the worse. Vidaro tried to form a trade agreement with the Council. Copper and glass in exchange for grain. But it went nowhere.
The Council wasn't interested in trade.
They weren't interested in outside help. The Wardens value self-reliance. Maybe because they have an inflated sense of their own importance. No offense, Marius.
No, you pretty much got it right.
They have a righteous duty to protect these lands, and believe that it can and should be done without the help of outsiders. It's a bit like shooting yourself in the foot because you don't trust anyone else to wield the gun.
That's enough for now.
Thanks for talking.
Alright, bitch.
There's my favorite Adiran.
Never
Always
mind.
a pleasure, Envoy.
You have literally nothing to talk about in terms of where we are. Okay, so she gave me +1 intellect, +1
Anyone else
resolve.
finding it hard to breathe?
Oh dear. Focus on something else, dear. Like how terrible the tusks smell.
We're here. Stay with us, Marius. The feeling will pass.
Right. I'm alright. It's like I'm being chased by something I can't see.
We're here, Marius. You're safe. The only thing chasing you is yourself.
Ah, God. I'm the last person I'd want to be chased by.
Huh. Alright, we're gonna drop Kai for once, and we're gonna take Yatsley with us, unfortunately. Dream time.
Schemes in the dark. The mountains shift in unknowable shapes.
I've been wondering about these dreams.
A question for a question. The leaf twines around itself.
What do you gain from these conversations, really?
Your eyes see where we are blind. We have many questions still. Beast of treachery smells you. It stalks you across the land. A sword for a settlement, the scorpion promises to protect. Rose today, thorn tomorrow. Friend or foe, the branches shake.
This bothers you a great deal, doesn't it?
Another time, a distant ache. A hidden strike, a bond bleeds in silence. Have your hands known this?
Depends on your definition of loyalty.
Need the packmates to survive. Why?
I had to protect someone. They didn't know what was best for themselves.
Flip the wings, a false promise, the safety of the cage. The venom bloomed. We wonder, what good is a vow if it can break?
We can't plan for every contingency. What matters is that it mattered once.
Fleeting light. We have learned much. Dream of dandelions with two heads.
Weird.